base with that is quite different to both blue and green.
Well, blue and green are both quite symmetrical.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Whereas
WA Sharks, wow.
Red is a bit out of it, a bit different, asymmetrical. Yeah, so Sharks, GP, and Cobras.
That looks like it's going to be quite a interesting game. Any team could really take it. Like Cobras is such a great team, got that familiarity. GP, their reputation speaks for itself, and then you've got the players like Method and Hybrid. Their pack-on-pack skills are very, very good.
Absolutely.
I know that personally from standing off with Hybrid for about a minute and having him follow me around in one of the games, and that was quite frustrating, as well as versing him in Law, which was quite uneventful on my behalf. Hybrid is quite a good player, but a great guy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal player and just an excellent person all around. So Sharks ahead with quite a few packets at the moment.
Yeah.
Could mean a dump if they pushed out really hard.
We've got our first base take a minute into the game.
Nice early base for Hybrid there.
And following quickly behind with GP.
A lot of action going on in red base there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's quite busy.
Yep. Alright, red taking the base again. Seeing what they can do to hold on.
Yeah, red is being hit quite hard. But yeah, still have blue looking a little bit... Oh, looks like there's a bit of action at one of the doors. Or at both doors.
There's another green base for the Sharks.
Yeah. There almost doesn't seem to be too much action at green base, almost.
Well, it has gone down twice to the Sharks.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to see on the camera there.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they've dumped or not, just trying and see.
Ace just picked up a denial on Yor.
Yeah.
It's a good start for them. If they can tilt Yor, I don't know how possible it is. But
Yeah.
they'll be feeling pretty happy. Got some Germany cheering for GP in the chat. Excellent. Cobras pick up a base, putting them in second place now. And Sharks probably feeling pretty good with two early bases there. Quite a few packets picked up for Hybrid, Method, and Flash.
Both Sharks and Cobras are quite close on pack points. There's only about 300 points difference between them. Once they get even on bases, it can really go either way, depending on how they decide to play it.
Cobras, however, are killing it on packets at the moment, so overtaking GP even though they're a base down.
Yeah.
So that bodes well for them if it turns into a base-heavy game towards the end.
Yeah, I found when versing Cobras, I noticed when we verse Cobras, the Cobras are very much have that ability to just control the maze. Just looking at the map, there's very central spots where if you control certain points in the towards the middle of the maze, you do have that advantage where you can snipe into both and put pressure onto both green and red base. So it is. I noticed Cobras do that very well.
Do play the middle of the maze exceptionally well. I think
definitely.
Probably the best out of any teams here.
I remember there was one game when they were on blue, and blue being quite close to the middle of the maze, they controlled it so well. And obviously when we were on green, we did pull a little bit more of a defensive based game. But they kept pushing up, and it was causing a lot of trouble for us, because we'd bring back and they'd try and starve us a little bit of points. And in the end, we made the call that I'd constantly just go over to the Cobras base, shoot people through it and walk through it, and then just come back, just to try and push them away from that middle, just to push them back so we could
back a bit.
Yeah, and eventually I did the same route multiple times, and I changed my route a little bit on one of the times and managed to sneak a base without anyone noticing, which was very lucky. And then got very quickly tagged out and followed back to my base. But yeah, Cobras got quite exceptional skill. Quite close behind considering the base difference. So GP's obviously up on bases. But pack points, the Sharks are quite high up, and as well as the Cobras are leading on that pack point scene.
Smashing packets for Cobras.
For sure.
We get this other base here. It should put him into first place.
There we go.
Nicely done, Moldy. Hope you play that well in triples with me.
Yeah. Yeah. GP seem to be playing a little bit more of an aggressive game. They've hitting 4 bases.
Yep.
Nice
Nice
but
and
yeah,
early bases for them. All of them red so far, so that's the Cobras base. And Cobras don't look like they've dumped. There's at least 2 players floating around outside. Yep, Cobras pack points pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
Sharks actually not that far behind them. Now they've picked those up as well.
I guess that's one of the things I've noticed that stand out between the especially the Cobras and Wolfpack is their ability to pack points is just very good. There's times where we've gone up against myself and other players have gone up against teams like Wolfpack, and we may have been 1 or 2 bases up in against Wolfpack, but their pack on pack skills are phenomenal, and it's brought them their victory. Like, they're quite phenomenal players, both Wolfpack and the Cobras. Pack on pack is near unmatched to many teams that I've seen. There's not many teams that can best them on that pack on pack, but GP seem to be progressing quite fast, so it'll be interesting to see how that shakes Wolfpack and Cobras throwing such a strong team in.
Yep.
2-shot denial on Moldy from Jorg.
Yep. Well, yours got all his bases now, so he's probably just going to be out smashing packets, defending his base. Very close scores at the moment. GP only 1 base up, and they've been catching up on packets. So it's anyone's game still.
Cobras have lost 6 bases so far, so interesting to see where it will lead. But then again, there's still no definitive winner at the moment. There's keeping very close together.
Yep, very, very close scores.
WA Sharks are up quite a bit now in pack points. In comparison to GP, but Cobra's not far behind. There we go. We've starting to put them close together now.
So pretty much dead even on packets for Cobras and Sharks. GP now a base down, and
2K.
Quick math.
2K points behind
down as well.
pack, so. Cobras have secured now 8 bases along with the WA Sharks, so it is quite any man's game between the Cobras and Sharks. Look like
Cobras just a couple packets ahead. GP fallen a bit behind, both on bases and packets.
I think GP is going to really have to do something quite drastic to.
Well, they can still get 1 more red base, and they haven't had a lot of luck in blue either.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they address blue. They may. There still is a chance, considering all of the Cobras do have blue, but I guess if Cobras do hit that 10 base cap, it's going to be very hard for.
So there's the
people to come back.
5th red base for GP and the 9th red base of the game. And it looks like Cobras may have just left it there. Not worth defending to try and keep that last player out. They're just going to rack up packets now, I think. So it looks like there's still some action going on outside blue. Defenders look pretty secure in there. Oh, spoke too soon. GP's taken it. And taken back again. So yeah, GP's looking in a bit of a rough spot there. Sharks have their 10 bases, and
Cobras just achieved
Cobras
theirs.
just got theirs too.
Yeah. Still very close between the Cobras and Sharks. Sharks being up only a very... Oh, no. Spoke too soon again. It's definitely...
Too close to call right now.
Yeah. Not much to say now until a little bit later, hopefully. I think we have gap bridge. GP still struggling a little bit to get those blue bases to finish them off.
Is that 14 kills picked up for your? It's probably not optimal. So I think Cobras should pick up more packets and pull ahead. You never know, like Hybrid is just such a good points player.
Yeah, for
Flash
sure.
and Method are so fast around that inside maze, like the outer maze.
It's very
outside
hard
the
to keep
bases.
track of them. Constantly on the move. There's no idle play. It's very fast paced. No waiting around. Cobra's now being approximately 1,000 points behind, with 1 minute to go.
So it looks like the Sharks might just steal this one. The first and second place from the world titles this year, last year, coming in second and third to the Sharks. They're going to be pretty happy with that.
Definitely.
They absorbed all the power from the salt the WA players put in chat.
Yeah.
So Hybrid with 12.2k. Pretty nice 135% tag ratio, so anyone with a Hybrid in their fantasy leagues can be pretty happy with this game.
Definitely.
Ace also with above 130 tag ratio there.
Looks like the game is pretty set in positions with only about 5-10 seconds to go, so...
Sharks just nailed all those packets at the end.
Definitely.
What a game. So yeah, GP still got a bit of stuff to work out with the timing and the maze here. But I wouldn't be surprised to see them doing a lot better toward the end of the comp.
Yeah, once they get that familiarity brought in,